The continents are in motion and are not stationary as previously believed. Scientists still do not appear to understand sufficiently that all Earth sciences must contribute evidence toward unveiling the state of our planet in earlier times, and that the truth of the matter can only be reached by combining all this evidence. It is only by combing the information furnished by all the Earth sciences that we can hope to determine truth here. That is to say, to find a picture that sets out all the known facts in the best arrangement, and that therefore has the highest degree of probability. The idea of continental drift was met with skepticism by the scientific community, but I am convinced that it holds the key to understanding Earth's geological history. We are like detectives who gather clues from many different fields to solve the mystery of our planet's past. Continental drift opens up a whole new understanding of the Earth's crust and the forces that shape it. If we are to understand the history of our planet, we must be willing to question established ideas and consider new possibilities. Land bridges were thought to connect continents, but the idea of drifting continents offers a simpler and more coherent explanation. The discovery of identical fossil remains on widely separated continents is one of the strongest arguments for the theory of continental drift. Progress in science often requires challenging traditional thinking and exploring alternative explanations. Only by examining all perspectives can we hope to arrive at the truth about our planet's past. To believe in continental drift requires a shift in thinking, but science has always advanced by challenging assumptions. Continental drift was once unthinkable, but often the truth lies in the improbable. If the pieces of the Earth's puzzle seem not to fit, it may be because we're missing an essential part of the picture. Just as mountains are born and grow, so too do continents shift and reshape the surface of our world. Double quotes. Opposition is inevitable when new theories challenge long-standing beliefs. But we must let evidence, not convention, guide us. Every piece of evidence we gather about Earth's history brings us one step closer to understanding its mysteries. Continental drift is an idea that requires imagination and a willingness to look beyond what we think we know. In science, the simplest solution is often the best. Drifting continents explain geological puzzles that could not otherwise be solved. History shows that those who pursue ideas, despite opposition, often end up rewriting our understanding of the world. Our understanding of the world must remain flexible, as nature often defies our expectations. The theory of drifting continents may seem revolutionary, but all progress begins as an unconventional thought. I am willing to face doubt and skepticism if it brings us closer to understanding Earth's true history. Observation leads us to facts, but imagination allows us to interpret them in new ways. Scientific truth is not determined by the majority. It is discovered by those willing to explore and observe. The Earth is like a puzzle with pieces scattered across time. Our task is to assemble it with patience and insight. Continental drift reminds us that our planet is alive in constant motion, shaping itself over eons. True discovery often requires us to unlearn what we think we know. What is first ridiculed as fantasy may later be regarded as scientific fact. Our planet's surface is like an endless story in motion, with continents as its restless characters. Only through collaboration across scientific disciplines can we begin to understand Earth's complex history. New ideas in science are often met with resistance, but perseverance turns possibilities into proven truths. If we cannot see the forces at play beneath the surface, we must deduce them from the evidence they leave behind. Double quotes. Scientific progress thrives on bold ideas and the courage to pursue them. Each layer of Earth's crust is like a chapter in its biography, waiting for us to read it. Continents move not because we want them to, but because of forces we are only beginning to understand. When facts are at odds with accepted beliefs, it's time to question the beliefs, not dismiss the facts. The journey of scientific discovery often begins with a single, seemingly impossible question. The world's surface is a restless puzzle, shaped and reshaped by forces far greater than ourselves. Only by expanding our perspective can we see the hidden connections that shape our planet. Science requires us to look beyond the immediate and consider the slow forces that have sculpted our world over millions of years. The history of the Earth is not written in stone, but in the movement of that stone. Even if others doubt, I must follow where the evidence leads. Double quotes. In challenging the status quo, we often find the seeds of revolutionary ideas. The discovery of continental drift reminds us that even the ground beneath our feet is not as permanent as it seems. Geology teaches patience, for the story of the Earth unfolds over vast stretches of time. We must approach scientific mysteries with both logic and imagination, for neither alone can reveal the full truth. The beauty of science is that even a single piece of evidence can transform our entire understanding of the world. Science is a journey through the unknown, led by curiosity and sustained by perseverance. Nature speaks to those willing to listen. The continents have been whispering their movement for eons. The story of our planet is etched not only in rocks, but in the spaces between them. If we can accept that continents drift, then perhaps we can begin to understand the forces that drive them. Science is often a matter of connecting the seemingly unrelated until a pattern emerges. In the vast timeline of Earth's history, even the most solid ground is just a temporary arrangement. Truth in science does not require the approval of the majority. It requires evidence, however unexpected. Every fossil and rock layer is a clue in the grand puzzle of Earth's dynamic history. Continental drift reminds us that everything in nature, no matter how immense, is subject to change. To unlock Earth's past, one must be willing to follow clues across the boundaries of known science.